and I am here to do the introduction, but they asked me to talk a little bit about myself so you would kind of get to know our Barth family a little bit better. So once again, my name is Michelle Florez. I am from Austin, Texas, and I have been a part of the Barth Syndrome Foundation since 2004. My son was diagnosed with Barth syndrome in 2003, and he passed away in April 2009. So, family picture up here. The picture in the bottom, in the middle, that is Michael. If you can see, he's holding a president's book. It's like his favorite picture. Amanda took it. I love it. That's me with him at the end, and then that's me and Matthew and Michael. My husband is Angelo. He's here, and I recently have a daughter who just turned 2 years old. She may or may not be a carrier. I'm not sure at this point. My other son, Matthew, who's 10 years old, is not affected. So part of the reason I'm here is because the Barth Syndrome Foundation has become my family, and I can't leave my family. So even though most of these sessions don't apply to me because I don't have an affected son that's living, I still come and I still hang out with my family because I love them. Thank you. But one of the things that I wanted to tell you from the bottom of my heart is thank you. Thank you for taking an interest in Barth syndrome. It really does mean the world to the families and their boys. My son could have possibly passed away when he was 1.5 years, and he didn't because of the fact of Shelley, the Barth Syndrome Foundation, and doctors like Dr. Kelly, who were willing to call in to doctors that had no idea what Barth syndrome was in Austin, Texas, and give them information so that he could get off of the IV with the potassium levels that were too high for him. Carolyn, who also, we drove down to Florida at one point to do one of her studies also. The foundation is my family. So I'm going to kind of take words from one of my dear friends who spoke in 2010, Ben Thorpe. He's also not here. He said he didn't want to lose any more of his family members. And I don't either. Sorry. I swore I wasn't going to cry. But without you and without your research and without your helping our children with cardiomyopathy and the neutropenia, we as parents couldn't support our kids the way we do, and we truly appreciate it. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your work and all of your interest that you've taken in us. I love these boys, these men, these friends, these family members, and I come here for them. And even though a cure or therapy is not going to affect my family directly or my son, it still affects my family. And I want to find a cure as quickly as possible. I don't want someone to have to tell their story like me. I want their boys to grow older and have kids and families. So I think that may be it for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So the next session that we have, Dr. Arnold Strauss is going to be the chair for our session for potential therapies for Barth syndrome. And Shelley asked me for a reminder that all members of the SMAB, if you will please see Amanda Clark so we can take your picture. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Angelina. Where's Angelina? Her daughter. And thank you all for being here. I especially want to thank some of the leaders of the Bar Syndrome Foundation, but especially Matt Toth and Kate McCurdy is here. I've been coming to these meetings, excuse me, also for a while. And every time I'm reminded of why we do this. And we do it for the families. We do it because it's critical. We do it because we can make a difference. And so for all the scientists in the audience, you damn well better. People need you, need us. We need to make a difference. And we need to make a difference soon. But we can't make a difference unless we understand this disorder better. And just as we heard at noon, every bit of information that we have, whether it's reactive oxygen species, calcium metabolism, or phospholipid abnormalities, will help us add to a potential armamentarium. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the foundation leadership. But also thank you to all these scientists who have worked really hard to make a difference. So our first speaker today is Todd Cade. I'm very happy to introduce Todd because he's one from Washington University in St. Louis, where I grew up as a scientist. And he has made a difference by helping us understand the phenotype in much better detail. Dr. Cade.